So recently I've been working on my workshop here, just trying to make it a little more efficient, a little more clean, and I've ended up with this blank wall after some reorganization. So I'm gonna put up a bunch of French cleats, make some more space to hang tools where they're easily accessible. So check it out if you wanna see how it's done. To make a French cleat, you're going to want to start by making some cuts at a 45-degree angle. For this project, I decided to just use some 1x2s, and this is basic pine wood. You could certainly make it nicer, but I wanted to make it as inexpensive as possible. So I made these cuts. I had a bunch of boards cut down to 45 degrees, and then I made some measurements and jumped over to the miter saw. I had previously made some measurements, so I knew how much space I had on that wall to mount these French cleats. So after I made those cuts, I went ahead and recessed some holes here, made some pilot holes so that I didn't have to worry about any splitting, and then it was on to the actual attaching of the French cleats. I decided to space these about 6 inches apart each and made sure that they were level as they went on the wall. All right, so I got the first part of the French cleat mounted on the wall. Now it's time to make a bunch of other matching pieces so that I can actually start hanging my tools up. Before I started this project, I had a few items in mind that I knew I wanted to be able to hang up in this space, and so that's what I'm working on here, is just making some different cups out of scrap pieces of wood on the drill press that I can throw things like pencils, pliers, miscellaneous items like that up on this wall. Now I gotta say, I am not generally a fan of France, but I think they really nailed it on this storage system because it is so easy to attach these accessory cleats here and they are just going to slide right onto the wall. I did some light sanding, but I really didn't care too much how this looked, and so I didn't want to waste too much time on that. Now I did hop over to the drill press, and I wanted to make some slots for my router bits to slide into, and so that's what we got going on here. I had my guy Bezos send me these small magnetic strips. My intent is to use them for drill bits, however these magnets are really strong, so I think I can definitely use them to hang larger tools in the future if a need arises. So here is the finished French cleat wall. Here I got a bunch of slots for my router bits, my mallet, a bunch of magnetic strips for my most used drill bits, several cups for knives, pliers, scissors, pencils, all that good stuff, and then of course some chisels. I definitely have some extra space here too, some more metal slots, some extra space. That's the beauty of the cleat wall, is that I can constantly be adjusting this. So I'm sure that there will be additions in the future.